Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Yi Young here and welcome to a Mass Effect 3 news update. New information has been revealed from another episode of BioWare Pulse, and also a new gameplay trailer was released in VGA 2011. I will briefly be providing information shared in BioWare Pulse, but this episode I'll mostly dedicate to analyzing this amazing trailer. So let's get right into it. In this episode of BioWare Pulse, the gameplay and combat designers talk a bit about how Shepard is much more dynamic in movement. They show off some of his mobility features, such as the ability to roll or go from cover to cover, or 90 degrees cover turn, and essentially just move butter smoothly across the battlefield. Then they go a bit into the animation of the game. First they speak of subtle animations such as Shepard looking around and indicating that players can move to a certain cover, or subtle animations hinting that Shepard is in trouble or pinned down by enemy fire. They also talk about the animation of heavy melee attacks, and how when they are executed, Shepard aligns himself to the enemy automatically, so everything just looks good and in sync. Enemies will also react accordingly depending on what side or angle they are hit from, and this of course applies to regular weapons as well as powers. And that's about it. It was a brief episode, but still gave viewers a bit more insight into the game. Now, let's take a look at the brand new trailer from VGA 2011. So let's pause right there. So in the distance we see some sort of tower. Now the gameplay footage this trailer shows off has Shepard attempting to reach this tower for one reason or another. It could be a power source for something or some sort of weapon, who knows. But as we will hear soon from Garrus, it's not gonna be an easy task. Also, flying towards the tower are what look like assault drones. They seem to be with the Alliance, and you'll find out why later.
I know we've beaten the odds before, but getting to that
And there is one of many Reapers, the main antagonists of the game.
tower, I don't know, Shepard.
Here are the Reapers charging up for one of those stereotypical super awesome mega alien laser attack. That thing could also be the heart or the core of the Reaper, but that is just speculation. But hey, it's big, it's circular, it's red. Usually that means it's something important. And here we see creatures that seem to be native to whichever planet this is, but I think this planet may be Tuchanka. It has that same color hue and that same desert-like environment. And these critters seem to be monsters that inhabit this planet, but this is also speculation.
I can handle them. Go!
Off to the left!
Mass Effect 3 is really stepping up the cinematography of the series with more in-game set pieces and dramatic events that really seem to add more tension to the scenarios in the game. The transition between cutscenes and gameplay is also very smooth.
Holy shit!
Hey, language!
Stick to cover!
Right there it says hammer, and what this is will be revealed later in the trailer. And there you go. These assault drones are definitely friendly, so my guess is backup from the Alliance, but it could be from some other people Shepard befriended that we are unaware of. So remember how we were talking about more dynamic Shepard? Yeah, well this right here speaks for itself. Here we see another new enemy called Brute. No idea where they came from, but somewhere from the sky, so it is likely these enemies have been deployed by the Reaper. They look pretty brute. Oh. And again we see more dynamic Shepard and more set pieces. This switch or trigger is called the Maw Hammer. Now this is what the hammer label was referring to before, and by the looks of it, what it does is that it releases a certain underground fearsome creature that you will soon witness. Now here's a better look at this creature, and I don't believe I've seen this before in previous games. The closest thing I could find to that was this, from the Rite of Passage in Tuchanka. However, this creature further reinforces the possibility of this location being Tuchanka, since that is essentially where all these colossal crazy monster creatures lie. Wow, just beautiful and amazing. Give me more cutscenes like this in the game and I think I'll fall in love. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Please like the video if you liked it, and leave comments below if you notice anything that I missed. And for more Mass Effect 3 coverage, subscribe to the show through the link on the description. Thank you very much, and Young out!